Welcome to the Seattle Bird Podcast. I'm your host, Leo. This episode, our bird spotlight is on the northern shoveler. You can find northern shovelers year-round in Seattle, though less so in the summer. The first way you'll recognize the northern shoveler is by its large bill. It is the largest bill of any Seattle duck, and it's shaped like a shovel. The bill has projections shaped like a cone called lamellae. Shovelers swing their bills from side to side, and the lamellae act like a sieve to strain food from the water. Here's what I found on All About Birds. Breeding male shovelers are bold white, blue, green, and rust, but their most notable feature is their white chest and white lower sides. In flight, males flash blue on the upper wing and green on the secondaries, the speculum feathers. Female and immature shovelers are mottled in brown and have powdery blue on the wings that is sometimes visible on resting birds. Their very large orange bill is their most notable field mark. Male northern shovelers have a beautiful pattern of semicircular brown feathers on their white chest. I often see northern shovelers swimming around in circles in groups to eat. All About Birds says that sometimes large groups swim in circles to stir up food. They're fairly social ducks, occurring in groups with shovelers and other dabbling ducks, especially during the winter. Northern shovelers can spin either clockwise or anti-clockwise, but, as a side note, another bird called a phalarope is rumored to always spin anti-clockwise. This is mostly true, but sometimes they can be found spinning clockwise. Northern shovelers have the scientific name Spatula clypeata. Their genus of 10 species, Spatula, contains teals, shovelers, and the gargani, a duck that lives in Asia. The word spatula is Latin for spoon, likely describing the bill of a northern shoveler. The Latin spatula is also the origin of the English word spatula. The species name clypeata comes from the Latin clypeus, meaning shield-bearing. Male shovelers look unique, but female shovelers look like a lot of other female ducks. Some species include cinnamon teal, blue-winged teal, green-winged teal, and mallard. Keep in mind that northern shoveler females have huge orange bills, visibly larger than all other Pacific Northwest duck bills. If you're having trouble identifying northern shovelers, check the show notes for help, or download Merlin. Now that we've got all our ducks in a row, look forward to next week's episode about a bird from the other Washington. The bird calls were somehow all recorded by William W. H. Gunn, and were available courtesy of the Macaulay Library at the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. Research is by me, with little help from Brian. Our sources for this episode are All About Birds and Wikipedia. The audio editing is by me. The theme song is by Felix. I'm your host, Leo. Until next time.